Alright, welcome back to Shaving with Fuzzy. I'm Fuzzy. Hi y'all on a Thursday. Been hectic. I'm starting to work more day stuff and I still got to cover the night shift because we haven't got a new night supervisor so that I can fully move into the day stuff. And so anyway, missed Williams Wednesday and I didn't shave on purpose the last couple of days so we'd have something good to work with. How you like that? And I think that's something good to work with there. Everybody wants to talk about, oh, you got such a light beard. And no, I don't. But anyway, so here a while back, somebody asked, I think it was my buddy Brian maybe, asked that we use the Starling. And I prefer the open comb plate to the closed comb plate, which I have right here. That's what I prefer. Phoenix Shaving. What is it? Anyway, the accoutrements or whatever the whole name is. But anyway, this is the Phoenix Shaving. If I put my eyeballs on, I can see what it reads. It says Phoenix Shaving Starling SE. Now, I don't remember which version this is. I think this is the second version because I think the first version they had some problems holding the blade or something. I don't really remember. I've always thought this thing worked pretty good and I've enjoyed it. It was given to me as a gift. And I've enjoyed it ever since. And then after I got it, we sent it on a pass around for people at Toast. Not hard. The blade goes in top and bottom, you know, and then you screw the handle on to lock everything together. And it ends up looking something like that. So anyway, we sent it on a pass around to Toast members. Jayara built me a nice little box for it. And it sits in here just like this. And that's its little home. And I don't use this thing enough because in all reality it does a pretty good job. I mean even the solid bar works pretty good. Boy, I can't keep watering the sink tonight. It's worse than usual about leaking. But that's okay, we'll let them on the water alone. Not a real big issue at all. So anyway, we're going to use the Starling tonight. And since we missed Williams Wednesday yesterday, we're going to make this a Williams Thursday today with a boar brush. Vintage Williams this time because we use modern Williams, or the more modern. I mean, it's all vintage now. But anyway, and then we'll follow up. So it's not quite a signature shade, but it's pretty darn close, and that's okay. And check this out. It is now officially, definitely long enough. The goatee is to comb. How you like it? I like mine with peas and carrots. That's how I like it. So anyway, let's get a Williams shave on with the Starling. Now, I don't know if they've come out with another version since this version. I haven't been keeping up with it, to be honest. The newer stuff, yeah, some of it's fun and all, but it's not really what I do. And, well, it's nice. I got some good hot water here. There's no kids running around that I got to worry about getting burned, so there is good hot water here at my den, as I call it. All righty. Get a little the older Williams here going. This is back when it was the first ingredient was tallow, known as the good stuff. You know, the newer stuff you gotta be kind of up on your technique and everything. Well, really, I don't know. It doesn't take that much to lather the new stuff. It's definitely not what everybody says it is. What most people say the newer Williams is more like what Scoutmaster or Marby's is. And we can get lathers out of both of those as we got videos to prove. But anyway, they are a little more difficult to work with. But that's what most people say the newer Williams is. The one that's not tallow for the first ingredient. But anyway, we've shown many times that that's okay. But this old stuff, ain't nothing complicated about lathering it. You can use badger, you can use horse. That's something we haven't done in a while, I think. I don't remember the last time I used a horsehair brush. We'll have to do that here for long. I got a couple of them. I got a really nice one that's the mane hair, and then I got one that's mostly tail, I think. And it's kind of floppy. It really is. It doesn't really have any backbone. It was a really cheap knot, probably out of China, knowing me, that I got off eBay and stuck in a handle. And I don't think I set it deep enough in the handle either. So part of it was probably my fault. But anyway, It's kind of floppy, but it still does a decent job, I think. I haven't had any big issues. So I was digging around and I found one last K-Cup that was called the Bomb. It was a double caffeinated coffee I picked up a while back because it was on sale. I don't think it's any kind of improvement over flavor over anything else I have, but I thought I'd drink it before it got too old. So double caffeinated coffee in the Williams mug on Thursday. And the Phoenix shaving, Starling, which does a fine job. This is the blade that we've used for the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 shaves. And as you can tell, have a look, still doing a good job. It is a carbon steel blade, so 5 or 6 shades, it'll probably start winding down. I realize that a lot of times you're probably going to get more shaves out of the stainless, although I don't keep up with how many shaves I get generally, so I don't know. I mean, I've had some carbon steel blades I think go just as long. But anyway. And this thing is really the definition of a face hoe. Remember the hoe you'd use in the garden, or we used to use in the cotton field and everything? Look at that. That right there, just like hoeing the garden. You could use this in your Zen garden to hoe with. So anyway, face hoe. There you go. And the Starling is definitely a face hoe. All right. Yeah, it's going to be one of those days. I can see already we're going to have to do a little touch up under that jawline back there. Some days. Go ahead and knock out under the goatee. All right. Time for round 2. So I was over at Toast today, and I'm sad to say there's 2 people posting over there. My neglect. It's all me. Looks like my neglect has run everybody off. So I don't know what's going to happen with Toast 3 right now. I got busy. There was a time last month to where the place was closed for several days. Again, my fault. I just didn't have time and to mess with it. And so I don't know what's going to happen to Toast. It's been around since 2010, so 12 years. 3 different versions. 2 of them were on the free site that ended up not being a good thing, and then one on this pay site. Now, it doesn't cost much to keep it going every month, but I just things happen, and it got away from me a couple of times, and last time it got away, it was for several days, and that runs people off. I understand. Who wants to, deal with that? But we'll see it, keep it going a little bit longer and see if anybody cares to come back. And right now, like I said, there's 2 people posting their daily shaves and stuff. Appreciate that. And as I transition more into day shift work, I'll be on there more. I've already got it on my work computer. Everything's saved up, the password saved and everything. Don't think the boss is going to mind too much. All right. Well, this is what it looks like after the second pass. Look at that. We got all that old nastiness cleaned up and everything looking good. We'll get all rinsed off here, full of water in the sink if y'all don't mind. Excuse the noise. So we'll get all rinsed up here. But I went from a training class on Tuesday. That was interesting. Learned some good stuff. Got to meet some people that I've sent emails to and talked to and stuff up at the corporate office. That's not but about 45 minutes from me. It's less than an hour's drive up there. It's not too bad. And so it was pretty good. They got a local place somewhere out there. They get sausage and biscuits, and it's homemade biscuits tasted like. And then it's got really good sausage, and they had got them the way they normally order them. And I don't know where you come from with sausage and biscuits. Down here, they like jelly on their sausage and biscuits. So these were ordered and already had the jelly on there. Man, they were good. Not as good as the biscuits my mama used to make when I was younger, and my brother would come home, she would make homemade biscuits. That's a family joke nobody's going to get. I don't even know if the family will remember that. They used to always complain that or say that I could tell when my brother was coming home because mom would make homemade biscuits. And anyway, she made some really good, and I never really learned to make homemade biscuits. The closest I get is making Bisquick biscuits, which are not as good as what mom used to make, but they are better than frozen or canned biscuits. Hold that thought just 1 second, please. And so yeah, the Bisquick is better than other stuff, but it's definitely not as good as mom's. And I can go to the Dollar Tree and buy a already portioned packet. You just add so much water to it, everything else is there, and you pat it out, roll it out, whatever, and you can cut your biscuits out, and they're pretty darn good biscuits. They really, really are. And you can get the cheddar and cheese, kind of similar to the Red Lobster, that's the best thing at Red Lobster. The best thing at Red Lobster ain't the lobster. They just overcharge you for a little bit of seafood. It's the biscuits. But anyway, there we go. Now that's what we ended up with right there. And you can go back and look at the before and after. It's pretty neat. And we'll splash on a little bit of this here Aqua Velva. So I found out that even Agent 00 Devin enjoys the Aqua Velva too. But that's nice that a youngin' can hang with some of the classics. Not that I'm a classic. Oh, that's not good. Had to set the good old lather brush down there beside my coffee. But what's a little Williams in the Williams coffee mug with the coffee? I mean, that ain't nothing, is it? Yeah, I don't think so. Anyway. So that's going to do us for today, boys and girls. If you do have any interest in helping me save toast, pop over, sign up, and let's post some. I promise I'll be back. I promised it before, and I would pop in for a while, but like I said, I'm transitioning to day stuff, so while I'm sitting back in the office, I can catch up between doing other stuff. There is plenty to do, trust me. Keeping things going and problems to solve to start with. So hopefully you get the problem solved and knocked down, and then you're just doing routine stuff every day, and then you got plenty of time to be on toast. But anyway, we'll see how all that works out. Whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, got a shout out to Miss Susie. How you doing over there? Hope everything's going good. I ain't talked to Pop in probably a month, so I need to get a hold of him too to say hey. But anyway, Miss Susie, hope you're doing well over there. Miss Priss, hope you're doing well. She has some family things going on. I want to say I hope you're doing well if you're watching, and hopefully I get over that way soon. All right, y'all have a good day, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. If you have a chance to try the Starling, don't be scared by it. It's a good shave. This, like I said, I think was version 2. I think the first version they had some issues. But anyway, or maybe this is the first version and they made another version, but this one's always done me a good job. I prefer the open comb, but you may like the closed comb better. There's people that, like things different from fuzzy. I generally just call them wrong, but there's people that do. Well, anyway, y'all have a good day. Here we go for the third or fourth time. Whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, happy shaves to you.